Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we will be covering what tops are and use some of that knowledge to create a basic generative point cloud. This will be part of a larger project where we create an audio visualizer from start to finish and learn the ins and outs of Touchdesigner along the way. If you'd like to follow along an already built version of this project, it'll be available for free in the description. A top, or texture operator, can manipulate any 2D image file or texture placed into it. Tops operate entirely on the GPU, which makes them much more efficient for handling large amounts of data or performing expensive operations. Tops can interoperate with chops or channel operators to convert chop data into top texture data and vice versa. Additionally, chop data can be used to modify parameters within other operators. When top data is converted to chop data, each pixel is treated as a separate value or a sample and split into 1 to 4 channels, depending on the current pixel format. Why would you want to convert between tops and chops? Converting from top to chop allows you to modify anything with image data within Touchdesigner. Top data is automatically converted into 3D space, enabling seamless integration with SOPs or surface operators and geometry comps. Any RGB data can be visualized as XYZ spatial data coordinates simply by enabling the View as Points option in the View menu. This allows you to instantly convert image data into a point cloud simply by instancing geometry. Instancing creates identical copies of the geometry while allowing you to modify attributes of those copies, like scale or translation. For these other options in a future video, but for today, we'll be focusing on primarily translation. Touchdesigner gives you all the image editing capabilities of programs like Photoshop, but with one key difference: complete procedural control. Touchdesigner lets you reorganize effects at any point in your processing chain, inserting or replacing operations without destructive editing, with access to every single part of your image processing chain. Personally, I use Touchdesigner to edit my YouTube thumbnails. First, add a noise top. Then, set the pixel format to 32-bit float, set the offset to 0, and disable the monochrome. After that, add a null top, then create an add SOP, and turn add points to on. Then connect a convert SOP, set it to display points as particles. Then add a geocomp coming from the convert. In your geometry comp, make sure to set instancing to on. Next, add a constant material and drag it onto the geometry comp, set material. Next, drag the null top from the noise onto the geocomp, use as default instance operator. Then go to the instancing tab, and under translation, map R to X, G to Y, and B to Z. Next, add a camera comp, add a render top. Coming from the render top, add an RGB key, add a final null, and your generative point cloud's all done. If you want to animate your point cloud or give it some movement, go to your noise top, under translation, add abstime.seconds to any of the translation inputs. If you want to speed it up or slow it down, add a multiply to the end of the abstime.seconds. Play with the noise parameters like amplitude and frequency to shape your point cloud. In the next episode, we'll get into chops and audio reactivity, building on today's project. Plan on making more of these videos, both the shorter ones and the longer tutorials. Let me know if you'd want something more in-depth for the next one, or if you'd like another shorter video like this. Making content like this has always been a huge dream of mine, and all your support is hugely appreciated. I'd love to keep all my resources free forever. If you'd like to support me, drop a like, comment, leave a subscription. If you'd like to support me monetarily, you can head over to my Ko-Fi or my Bandcamp. My music is free and it's Creative Commons, but if you'd like to donate through either of those, it'd be hugely appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.